Bill, you can relate to this, like hairdresser and then like your tattoo artist. Like if you don't have a good vibe with your tattoo artist, like if you can't have a conversation for 3 or 4 hours, like it's gonna suck.
I've known my tattoo artist since we were both 19.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
I've known him fucking forever.
You can sit there and tell old stories for hours if you need to.
I've been thinking I should get a tattoo. I don't
get
have
a whole
one.
sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Well,
get the Constitution.
I have a World of Warcraft tattoo.
So my problem,
my brother has "We the People" tattooed right under his arm.
Oh wow!
Instead of Bill Rights, it'd be Mike's Rights.
Mike's rights.
I have problems with like security questions. It's like, what's your favorite book or what's your favorite song?
Yeah,
because mine changes like a lot.
Yeah,
and so there's no like image, picture, words that I would like permanently want on my body because I change my mind so often. So I don't know how you guys make the decision to do that.
I think it's.
I just sit down in the chair and
just
he goes,
do it?
"What do you want?" And then I go, "I don't know." And then we just figure it out, and he goes,
"No."
I just think it's the thing. As far as I can tell, because Donnie and I have the same concern about the whole institution, but I just feel like once it's on you, it's there.
Yeah,
it's part of you,
right?
And there's no changing your mind,
right? Yeah,
I mean, it's just there.
You can feel that about the first one.
Just get another tattoo.
But eventually you're going to run out of skin, right? I mean,
just laser it off and start over.
Laser it off and start over.
You can laser it off, yeah.
I know. I actually know guys that have done that. They're like, I'm full up. I don't like this anymore, and laser it off.
That seems problematic at that point. I don't know.
I was like, should I get like a video game tattoo?
I have to go get a Master Chief tattoo because my brother-in-law and my nephew both got one because we always used to play Halo, and they're like, hey, we're getting Master Chief tattoos. I was like, all right. So they went and got one, so now I have to make an appointment to go get one.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what I would get.
That's my problem. I there's nothing I can think of that I like good enough.
Just get like a D20 outline.
Just
like
a
D20. Small, simple D20, like the
get it on your knuckle,
shape,
on your pointer finger knuckle,
inside your forearm or just somewhere.
But I'm so obsessive. There's been so many things where I'm like, I'm going to do this for life, and this is my favorite thing, and I'm never going to stop doing this. And then 6 months later, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about that anymore. Like that is so often the case that I just don't know.
Yeah, but a lot of my tattoos are spur of the moment because it was just something like this duck tattoo.
Yeah.
One of the girls that I work with, we were opening one of the new locations, and we were just fucking talking. We just got in a conversation about ducks one day, and she's like, we should get duck tattoos. So the next day, we both went and got duck tattoos. And that was the reason behind the tattoo. And we've never talked about it since.
See, I just think we have different,
just fucking have
different levels of standards of what all.
There's a disparity in tolerance here for, some
I
slight.
Don't fucking care.
But I wish I could get one, but I just don't. I don't think Chris has any tattoos.
I can't take it with me when I go, so I might as well leave it the way I want it.
What's an investment?
Brad's got a sleeve. Brad, your stuff looks great.
To your point, Donnie, like, you're like changing interests. Like, I change interests too, but like if I had a tattoo of an interest, like I'd look back at that with fond memories. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. People would ask about it and it would be a story of like, oh yeah. I used to be really into rolling dice.
Next time I'm with Brad, I will legit go get the zero check with the zero and the check mark. I will legit go get that tattoo if he does. I'll get it on my fucking kneecap.
Oh. Ow. You see,
I'm not ready to get a zero check tattoo.
Why not?
Wow.
I don't know.
I feel like we're ready for you to
No
have
commitment. No commitment, Mike.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, what would it even be?
It'd be the zero with the check mark in it.
The logo that you hate.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why don't you like that logo? That logo is so good.
I don't know.
That logo is so good. It's minimalist.
We were literally sitting there recording, and I was like, we need a logo. And Brad just turned around and drew it. And I went, that's it.
It's like back of the napkin logo.
It's my favorite logo.
Yeah.
Are we playing?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Are we playing?
We're only 23 minutes in.
You got to get some sleep. You got to get your Betty Bye going. Actually, I have to.
What a dick. You were a dick tonight.
Me?
Yeah.
Making fun of my baldness, hating Bill's tattoos, not appreciating the fact
that then I told you had the highest testosterone of us all and would eat me. So
yeah, but what does that say about my dietary choices?
Nothing. I think it's just physiological.
I don't know why you think I offended you. I called you a cannibal, sir.
I called you.
I can think of no higher compliment.
I would probably offer myself to you because I care about you so much.
Would you really? Like a survival situation? Like, man, we're starving here.
Just a chunk of his tuchus. You could roast it.
Okay, that word. No one else can say that word except for Mike. I just realized that.
I like that.
Bill cannot. You cannot say that again.
I can't say it now.
You don't get the pronunciation right.
Yeah.
You gotta add like an extra syllable in the somewhere.
That hard
There's a couple of
K.
CHs in there. That
Yes.
I liked it. I thought it was great.
Like you can almost feel like Yiddish coming up, but it doesn't quite make it. But it's trying. Yeah.
It's Yiddish.
Yiddish.
Why is that funny?
Okay, well, speaking of getting spanked on the tuchus, you guys are fighting this plant situation, the scythe tree, and I think it's going well. I'm not sure what to say about this. You guys went on a miniature expedition to scout some of the Greenbelt surrounding Hargulka's stronghold. You came across sort of a rotted clearing, and in the midst of that clearing was a scythe tree, and you walked close enough to the scythe tree that it attacked. You guys are engaging it right now in this battle to the death. Donnie's brand new rogue got the piss beat out of him.
Not to put too fine of a point on it, yeah.
Not to put, yeah. And really everyone's kind of in trouble. I think Jathel's got 4 HP right now. The pig got hit.
Yeah,
Mitchell's gotten hit.
Bunch of dopey hits, I think they were called.
Yeah, it was going to be dopey.
He's going to dopey hit.
Uh-huh.
I know. I was kind of pissed, at myself, because it's like, this has to be interesting, right? These abilities are cool. I like to use them, and it's like this tree has nothing. But it's turned out to be kind of interesting anyway. We can get back into this fight. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We ended the last episode. The plant, delivered 3 wonderful hits against a whole bunch of people. And Og, having just been crit by the plant for over 40 damage or some shit. That
was a lot, yeah.
It's your turn.
Is it?
Yes, it is. We're
All
going
right.
to pick up. We're in the midst of round 2.
Midst of round 2.
Could we get a
Hear
battle
that
map up?
beautiful
Can we get
battle
the
music
map
going?
up?
That's a reasonable request for me to present you with the correct map. I understand. Do you see it now?
I do see it now. So do I have him, is he flanked with Pig?
You're flanking with Pig, aka Tuskgutter Jr.
TJ.
Oh no, it's just Pig. That's right.
Just pig.
It's not Tuskgutter Jr.
Just something. Yeah, we don't want to get creative.
We don't want to get weird into the.
This isn't Bill's. We have to follow
Well,
Bill's
because then
vision.
once the
lineage of the
pig hits
pig.
adolescence, questions come up like, who's my father? What happened
real
to him? And we don't,
Why am I called
yeah,
Tuskgutter
we really don't want
Jr.?
to have to answer those questions.
And
Where's Tuskgutter Senior?
He'll be in the throne room. Like, why do I look at the thing on the wall over there?
we have the entire next season, everybody. I don't know if we do season on this podcast, but if we did, it would be about Tuskgutter Jr., a.k.a. Pig, just his coming to his own truth on who he is, what he is, and what he's about.
I like this.
I think we need a
watch
whole.
this.
I think we need a whole episode that's just
Pig.
Tuskgutter Jr., Hoot, and the Fox Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Should we stop what we're doing now and go do that?
Yes.
So
right.
we last we played, I believe. No, I needed to start with I'm going to do a knowledge check. Is what I'm going to do on this guy.
You've done one.
Yeah. We
Did
know
I do
everything
the
about
knowledge
this
check?
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
No
So I did a
weaknesses.
knowledge check, and we found out it was slashing or piercing that he is immune to.
He has DR5 slashing and piercing. He's got a weakness 5 to axe, and he does not have a weakness to fire damage.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I do piercing and slashing damage, so I don't think it matters. So I'm going to go ahead and start with I'm going to let loose with the striking switch scythe.
Oh my god!
So let's go ahead and roll. That is going to be a natural 19.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
For a total of, oh my goodness, 33? Is that right?
33.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Is that
pretty
crit?
high.
That is
It
not
is a crit against flat-footed armor class.
Hell.
It's a crit against
yes.
flat-footed armor class? He's flat-footed because he's, right?
He's off guard.
He's off guard, so we're going to
He's
get
off
some...
guard. You and Pig, yeah. His Pig is over there molesting him, or harassing him, I should say. Not molesting him. Why did I use that word? Harassing him. I think we've just learned something interesting about Pig. As Pig is over there harassing the tree, you see an opening, you get in there, you stab it, and it's Tuchus, I guess. Yeah, you crit it.
We crit. All right.
Yeah, you did.
Let's roll a little bit of critical damage. I'm gonna roll.
Your thing has like a bunch of stuff, right? You just crit with the switch scythe.
I did. I gotta see what the critical effect on that is. So
yeah, it's
damage wise. Let's see here. Oh man,
isn't it fatal D10 or something?
What?
Oh, it is fatal D10. Yes.
Yeah. So what the fatal trait? What it does is it takes your weapon die amount and it upgrades it from a D8 to a D10 across the board. So like if your switch scythe does originally 2D8, it's going to become 4D10 on a crit.
Yeah.
And you also add an additional D10 to that as well, as if it were also a deadly D10. So I think shouldn't you be if that's a striking switch scythe, I believe you should be doing like 5D10 or something on this.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's why I rolled it on the I rolled it in the VTT just to make sure I got the math right.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so how much
I didn't want to go searching for
damage
D10 because I never have to use D10s and I didn't realize it. But yeah, so 45 points of damage.
45 for 40 points of damage.
And 31 piercing. So 26 piercing, and then 14 precision.
Wouldn't it all be piercing?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
right
just going to take 5 off of that since the precision's unaffected.
Oh, okay. I think it works out the same way. So yeah. But
it's a huge hit.
Holy crap! First attack.
And then I've got a second action, don't I?
Yeah.
Aim for the same spot.
Right?
Yeah, third as well.
I think you can hit it right there.
Do the exact same thing. All right, let's see what with the map. Add 9 to this. Ooh, that's going to be a total of 14. That's probably going to miss.
No, yeah, that misses.
Third action. Is there anything else I want to do here? I'm just going to try to hit this guy again.
You could change the flank positioning to give Dry flat-footed AC next.
Well, is he not flanking with Jathel?
I'm flanked with Jathel.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you are flanking with Jathel. Yeah, never mind.
So yeah, I'm just going to go, you know what? Maybe that natural 20 will hit. It won't. All right, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Mitchell, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, Mitchell's just going to get in there and get a piece of this action. So he is going to... I always get confused with... So if I were to stand to the south of this tree next to Og, I would be flanking with Pig, right?
So this is a large creature. You'd be shoulder to shoulder with Og. The Pig is polar opposite Og, but I think the Pig you can flank with the Pig too. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. Sure. Yes.
Well, I guess I don't know how that works as far as like it's not a direct across, but...
Well, but it kind of is though. I mean, it's kind of angled across.
Sure.
Yeah. It's like this.
Okay. Yep. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up to that spot.
Okay.
I believe I revved my armor up, so it is in overdrive right now.
You are in overdrive.
And what better time to throw down a megaton strike than right now?
Oh my god.
Let's refresh myself on this.
I don't think you've ever rolled high on a megaton strike.
Sure haven't. Thanks.
He's never done it in 2024, Mike.
That's right. That's right. It's a new
this
year.
It's a new year.
So both of my d20s I was going to roll tonight are they're sitting with the 20s up. I'm going to see if that is a bad idea or a good idea. So,
Brad, I want you to try something. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to pick the dice up and hold it in your hand the way you normally would.
Yep.
But then rotate it 90 degrees in your hand
or the
and
die?
then roll it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change fate right now, okay? Because I just have the feeling that
I just rolled. Fuck.
It didn't work.
That one.
Okay, it's the end of my turn.
What happened?
It's not a 1.
It's 2.
Well, what's the total?
It's a 2.
It makes you
Now,
feel
did
very
you
bad.
take
That
my
was my
advice?
third. That was
No,
my
I-
third
I-
roll as well.
I got really bored, and so I just rolled.
So you didn't take my advice.
Your advice is a little long-winded.
There's a lot of chit-chatting going on there. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. Look at the 2 on your dice.
Yep.
And then look at what the polar opposite of a 2 is on your dice. It's a 19.
19.
See?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I do this from time to time. If I feel like a low roll's coming, I just turn the dice over. That inverts the result. Do you never do this? That's my move. Whatever.
Statisticians hate this one trick.
Right. Okay. Well, it's Jathel's turn. I was making fun of myself before this because I forgot to use Jathel's fucking reaction last time, but I'm not going to make that same mistake again. Except I am. But no, I'm gonna. What do you guys want her to do? She's got 4 health points right now.
Oh Jesus!
Does she have any potions or anything she can drink? Does she come with her own stock?
No, she doesn't.
Well,
she doesn't.
Might as well just attack.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her stay in, and then as her third action, she's going to withdraw.
Does she? Well, she's a champion, right? Does she have like a lay on hands of any type, or is she just not that flavor? Like, does she have harm as a spell? Can she harm herself?
I don't know. Let me look at her spells.
Lay on hands. Would that make sense? She doesn't like people touching her. Maybe
she
doesn't like the Deuce touching her. She probably lets other people touch her.
Oh, she has Touch of Corruption instead of Lay on Hands. Touch of Corruption is a focus spell. It's 1 action. The range is touch. You infuse the target with negative energy. If the target is living, it deals 2d6 negative damage. On a failed save, the target also takes a -2 status penalty to AC for 1 round. If the target is a willing undead creature, the target instead regains 12 hit points.
There you go, Brad.
And if you are the undead target, you also gain a +2 status bonus to damage rolls for 1 round. Oh my god. What? I'm so glad that we hang out. So she is going to touch herself and cast Touch of Corruption upon herself.
What is it?
She gets 12 HP back. What's that?
What does that spell look like?
I don't know. She touches her stomach where the chest, where the wound is, and her undead flesh knits back together. Okay. She gets 12 HP back. She gets a +2 status bonus to damage rolls for 1 round. Now, I mean, 16 HP isn't really that much different than 4 HP in this fight, but whatever. We're just gonna do it. She's gonna make a attack roll with her +1 scythe. And she will hit flat-footed armor class exactly.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
22. This thing is armor class 24, but with Dry Comey on the other side. So I guess she's going to do a D10 +3 +2 because of her Touch of Corruption. 8 damage. All that goes through since that's slashing damage. And for her third action, I mean, whatever. I think maybe she'll just stay in. You guys want her to stay in or you want her to leave? What should she do? I'll let you make the call. She looks to dry.
She could get out of range.
Yep, she could.
Does the tree have a reaction?
We don't know yet. Let's find out. Have her retreat.
She runs out. And nothing happens.
Yay.
Except the tree looks longingly at her.
And I lost my flank.
Oh
yeah, you did lose your flank.
You can move you can stand next to your child pig and then flank this thing.
Round 3, Sirio.
All right, Og, how are you looking HP wise?
He's sitting at 18 out of 63 HP.
Okay, let's fire off a level 2 heal spell. Here you go.
That'll be very appreciated.
Casting heal. 25. You heal 25.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
That's a nice heal.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move kind of around the map. I'm at the same range from the tree, but I'm closer to Jaethal.
Smart.
Okay. Dry Colmay.
Do you want some coaching on how to roll your dice?
No. I'm good.
Look, I was just trying to help you out, man.
Clearly, I didn't listen.
I'm just attacking, by the way. That's a 22 on the die. Well, not on the die, but it's a 22.
That'll miss, but if you had flat-footed armor class, it would have hit.
You would have moved.
I didn't move Jaethal. I didn't want her to move. Somebody else made that decision.
I mean, I wanted to move Jaethal. I thought that was a good idea.
12 plus 13, 25. Does that hit?
Yes. It does, but you got to subject that to the multiple attack penalty.
Oh, no. You're right. Damn it. So I missed again. All right, well, I'm just going to stand here with my dick in my hand.
What's the hit rating on your dick?
Oh, no.
-2.
You want to... okay.
So how's this tree handle
I'll roll the last time. It's 12. I'm not going to hit it.
Okay, it's the tree's turn. The tree does not have that much HP left, but series of unfortunate turn. Okay, so he's got 4 potential targets at this point: Pig, Og, Mitch, and Dry. So let's just see who he picks. And I'll tell you what, Bill, if he picks you, we'll still be friends, right?
I'm not taking a hit yet. I don't care. He can pick me.
He picks Pig.
Of course he does.
Oh, now he cares.
No, not really. Pick me fine.
Let's see. Here comes the Dopey Scythe branch. With low roll, 22.
It hits.
22.
It hits.
Oh, it does? Man.
Yeah, his AC is 19.
Oh, wow, yeah. 22 hits?
Oh, well, imagine that. 22. Takes away my flank, kills
We're
my
all not
pig.
solo boss creatures.
Did Pig have his shield raised?
Yes, he did.
Dopey hits.
Dopey hit.
24 points of damage.
Ow.
An 8 and a 7 on the 2d10.
He's still good.
He is alright. Let's see who he picks next. Is this tree? Oh, now it's Drycolme.
That's fine.
21.
Nope.
21.
Yeah, there we
This
go.
is-
There's the
you
armor
duck
class.
under. You duck under. And for his third hit, he shall target back to Pig. This just at a +8 with a 16 on the die. I'm sorry, not a +8. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was at a +8. Oh, shit. I miscalculated the map when I struck it Dry. And I miscalculated the map when I struck at Pig. Whoops. So I have to do damage to Bill. Bill, I'm sorry. So,
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm making a mistake. I mean,
Well, fine. Then I'm gonna
go
use
back
my
and-
flip reaction. So blah.
you got a flip reaction?
Yeah, because remember I had to rebuild my character.
Oh, because of the remaster?
Yep.
So what is your flip
You
reaction?
fling your body into a twisting somersault. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against the triggering attack. If the attack still hits you, you can step into an open space that's still within the triggering enemy's reach, turning the impact into a blow of momentum.
It would, yes, it would still hit you with an additional +2 armor class. So are you going to step into another square?
Yeah.
And then what is this blow of momentum?
I think it just pushes me out of my square.
You kind of ride the dope branch to the next square.
Dopey wave.
Yeah, I think maybe because I don't think Archives of Nethys has the remaster in it yet, but yeah, this is it. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. So yeah, you get the +2 circumstance bonus to your armor class. It still hits you, but you can take this time and you can reposition yourself as an added bonus, even though you still got hit. So you can still step anywhere you want.
Who cares?
It gets you out of its range for its next attack. Well, no, it doesn't. It's got reach.
Yeah, 15 foot reach. Yeah, but you can step anywhere you want to.
You can move back.
Yeah, you can move back.
Or closer to Pig.
Or closer to Pig.
I'm going to step behind Brad.
That's 10 feet.
Okay, but that's a 10-foot step.
Yeah, I'll step next to him.
There, yeah, all right. Let me roll a little damage on you there.
I don't care. Dry hasn't been hit yet. He's fine.
20 points of damage.
You're doing 73 hit points on me. I'm fine.
Now I got to roll Pig's damage. How did this all get so messed up? Oh, who can know? 15 points of damage to
That's
Pig.
it. Pig is dead.
Well,
What?
he's a dying.
He's dying right now.
Yeah, he's dying. Pig goes to dying 1. Oh no, that's the end of the turn. The longest turn in the history of scythe trees has just ended. Og, Julianus, and Tompton.
It's Og's turn again?
I know.
Oh, man.
Cooking through these turns. Except for the one creature that has one attack.
All right. So me and Pig are still flanking together, right?
No, he's not doing anything. He's laying on the ground bleeding out.
He's not threatening.
Now
on a
nobody's
pile on the ground.
flanking with anybody.
We're all lined up right here.
That's sad.
Because
It's like you're in a dance line or something.
I guess you could, in one move action, you could flank with Dry.
Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm gonna step over here.
Vault over the tree.
Yeah, I'm
Grab a branch, swing through.
and kind of stepping in.
You get panache.
And then yeah, let's just go ahead and we're gonna let loose with the kukri because it is slashing. Ooh, 19. Total of 19. It's gonna miss.
That will miss.
Is there anything else I can do here that would be useful? Donnie wants to just back up. I don't think Og would do that though. I think Og would just get an evil grin on his face and go hee 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 and swing again. And yeah, let's try it. Oh, that's going to be close. 24?
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
Boom.
All right, let's roll some damage.
Big damage. Big damage.
Looks like 8 damage with that.
89 HP down on this guy. He's not done yet. He's still up. Mitch, you are up.
Mitch, for no reason other than he's fucking done with it, drops his sword on the ground. Free action.
Oh, no.
It takes
But
a
you can
5.
swap.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step away from Dry, and I'm going to do the only thing that ever works. I'm going to explode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me roll a reflex
Let's
save.
see how
I
reflective
guess.
this tree is.
Oh my god. I've rolled a number. Why don't you roll your damage?
It is 21 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And what is your difficulty class?
My class DC is 21. Yeah, 21.
DC 21 reflex save. You watch mystified as the scythe tree does a backflip in the air and makes its fucking reflex save. Takes half damage. 10 damage. But then as the tree nevertheless is exposed a little bit to the explosion, it just falls on its doofy afro head with its roots up in the air, and
This doesn't work at all
more.
Visually.
He had 10 HP left, and you did 10 HP of damage.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
No weapons.
Job.
I think
I'm never using a weapon again.
he's just going to explode. Yeah. So the tree has been defeated. You know, with that excellent recall knowledge check at the beginning, I think that both Mitch and Og would know that wood harvested from a death scythe tree is both knotted and twisted, and it often contains pockets of teeth and bones from long digested meals embedded in the growth rings. While difficult to obtain and challenging to work with, this wood is sought out by necromancers, as it is a vital component to creating particularly potent necromantic wands and staves. A single scythe tree typically yields about 150 gold pieces worth of viable scythe wood for such endeavors. And if you wish, with a crafting check, you can obtain 150 gold worth of scythe wood.
Og, do you want to craft check this, or would you like me to?
I'll let you.
All right.
Because I'm actually untrained in crafting.
Oh, okay. Fuck, that's a hot roll of a 3 plus. It's a 17 total.
It'll take a lot of time. It would
Yeah.
take a few hours, but you could do it.
All right.
Nice.
And you do. You find teeth. You find knots of hair.
Would you say there's a lot of junk in this trunk?
There's a,
Wow.
there's a lot of junk in the trunk. Yeah. But yeah,
150.
no.
All right.
There's some other things you find here too.
It sounds like maybe loot is what we're finding.
Yeah,
That'd be
you know,
cool.
the loot is the friends you make along the way, or what is it? What are they saying? The friends you make along the way, or the loot?
No, it's gold pieces.
Ah, here it goes. Mitch, as you get in there and you're digging around and you're rooting through the wood, scattered amongst the bones and teeth and all that shit, you find also 42 copper pieces, 55 silver pieces, 26 gold pieces, a silver ring worth 7 gold pieces as well. And you find a scarf.
Oh. The scarf. Maybe magic.
It is emanating magic. And also the scarf has 3, it looks like it's been knotted up and knotted around like 3 rocks. You can't see inside the scarf, but there's like stuff knotted inside it as well. But yeah, the scarf emanates magic.
Yeah. Arcana check? Yeah.
I kind of picture myself like digging through the teeth and the wood and stuff. And you
Yeah, I think Og's
scarf
picking
and-
up kind of like he rolled a total of 17, so I think he may be a little confused, but
Yeah, Og, you don't know what it is.
Oh, here, let me see that. I'll take a look. Nope, that's a 4 on the die, so that's only an 18.
18 is the DC.
Oh, there we go.
yeah, good job, Mitch.
Yeah, 15 plus the item level. This is a dancing scarf. It is third level. Is it really only third?
We had one of these on another character, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just a regular dancing scarf. This long and billowing scarf is typically woven of silk or of sheer fabric, and it is adorned with bells and other jangling bits of shiny metal. It grants a +1 item bonus to performance checks to dance. To dance. It also has a 1-action activation. If on your most recent action you succeeded at a performance check to dance, you can then activate the scarf to become concealed until the beginning of your next turn. So, Og, if you wanted to get yourself concealed, I guess it doesn't make anyone flat-footed to you, but I don't know. If anyone here is kind of charismatic, you can dance around with your scarf.
I'll go take it. He'll absolutely
Anybody
take it.
want
He thinks
dance
it's
with your
really.
scarf?
And does he know what the rocks are? The rocks a normal part of this, or are the rocks something different?
No. As you're messing with the thing, you start to unwrap it, you unknot it all, and there are 3 pieces of amber in the scarf worth 10 gold pieces each. You think to yourself that someone must have been using the scarf to carry and perhaps conceal these.
He's like, hey guys, I found these 2 rocks in this in this
3.
scarf. No, I found 2 rocks in this scarf.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I get it now. I'm sorry.
He's still a rogue at heart.
Yeah, so not a bad little haul from this thing. The dancing scarf, if you're interested in its monetary value, it's worth 60 gold pieces.
Nice.
Donnie, would you make a performance check right now to dance?
Actually, I'd like to see a thievery check to hide taking the...
Oh, you want the
piece of
thievery
amber.
check to palm? I can do that.
Right?
Oh,
Like, I guess, how does that work? Like, if he's stealing something, or is it a perception check from us?
I think it would be a thievery check against your perception difficulty classes. 5. So I don't know, Donnie.
You want me to roll this? So what am I rolling? Am I rolling a thievery check?
Yeah, you are.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking road.
You guys
got?
have no fucking idea I took this. None at all. None.
Natural 20?
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. God damn it. All right, well, I'll take one of them.
Well, all right. Anyway, it is what it is, fellas.
I'm gonna buy. Don't worry. What did you say? It was worth 10 gold.
10 gold.
Yeah, he's gonna end up buying like he's gonna spend it all on gifts for you guys. Don't worry.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think they'll beat the value of trust.
You guys will never buy a beer again while we're in town.
that's
I
true.
like that he stole from us so he could buy us things with the money.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh!
You're
Congratulations!
going into government, aren't you?
Oh my
I'm learning.
God.
I'm
It's,
learning.
you know, he's just
I'm your guys'
redistributing the
intern,
wealth.
and you guys are teaching me well.
You have reconnoitered the hex entitled KL2. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you guys.
So aside
What's
from this
in-
tree encounter, is there any like terrain features or anything, or is it just a normal forest?
This is a forest hex with a river that runs through it. So at this point now, when you're sort of analyzing these hexes, you can think about, would this be a good place for a village someday? You could get a couple river walls here, the forest. Maybe you could do a lumber mill, boating checks to go up and down the river, shit like that. You kind of start thinking about the terrain that way.
Okay.
And this was the Blighted Hollow. You have cleared it. Congratulations. To orient our listeners, our heroes are now 1 hex northwest of the lair of the Lizard King, which is also called Vesket. That's the name of that little encampment. They're not too far, really, from Fort Trand, really. You guys, you probably have enough time to do one more of these. You got a couple days still. The calendar's a little fuzzy, but I think you got enough time to do one more hex, and then it's got to be straight back to Fort Trand.
Because we've got a debate.
Yeah,
Either
we got a
prep or
debate.
yeah.
Yeah. So what is it going to be? What do you do?
I think we have time to squeeze another hex in.
Yeah. So what do we want to stay in the forest, go northwest?
I think that was our plan.
Just kind of clear these out.
Sure. Move into this next hex. I'll take that perception check to reconnoiter, please.
A total of 20 for Og.
Can anyone beat a 20?
I got a 25.
Ooh, no. Just so you know, I rolled an 8 total.
Have you rolled over a 10 tonight, sir?
I haven't rolled double digits yet.
Oh, no. You guys are rumbling around in your fucking whip, your steam trolley. And as you're doing so, you come to this part of the forest where the trees part to reveal a peaceful forest glade dappled with sunlight. Dappled.
That's
I've never
a great word.
seen that word before. Dappled,
Really?
but I love it. Yeah. Dappled with sunlight. I like my pizzas to be dappled with pepperoni. A small pond lies placidly at the roots of an enormous oak tree with a scattering of leaves floating above its surface. Bird song twitters from the branches high above. Maybe that doesn't happen since
So are
it's
they
the dead of winter. But
Floating
whatever.
above the water?
Leaves
On the
floating
water.
on top of the ice.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know. Who cares? But as you rumble nearby, you see that there is this beautiful dryad that is kneeling over the pond and is just crying her eyes out, weeping into the water. You watch as the tears come off her face and connect with the surface of the water, creating these perfect ripples that circle out. And she faces you as you come over the bend, and she holds up her hand as if to say, "Stop, help me." What do you do?
Mitch will look at Sirio and be like, I wish the Deuce was here. He had a way with women. Talking to women.
Yeah, and I'm initially cautious, just because Faye and being tricksy and false.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I mean, we can approach, but I would do so cautiously.
So you disembark.
Or I mean, we could pull up the vehicle combat rules. See what
Mitch, do you step on it?
Yep. Floor it. She's Faye.
She's Faye.
No, I think we should get out and investigate.
She stands before you. I have some art. 1 second.
Oh, boy. Oh. She did look kind of sad.
She kind of looks like Kerrigan from StarCraft. No, I mean she's got green plant-like skin. She's got roots coming off of her in various places, including kind of rootish horns, long ears, these sort of flat yellow eyes that glow, and she appears to have some bark-styled clothing that she wears as well, and kind of a moss peat kilt. And she's very, very beautiful.
Kind of
Very
a cross
beautiful.
between Julia Roberts and Groot.
Kind of a cross between Julia Roberts and Groot. Yeah,
Nice.
you're totally right. And she says, "Thank you for stopping." She says, "My name is Tiressia. Have you ever heard of me?"
Let me recall knowledge and see if I've heard of you.
I was gonna say
that be
I've got
society?
I've got lore Fae. Would I
Fae
maybe
lore.
have heard of?
I'm going to check my society.
Ooh. I rolled a natural 18 plus 11, so 30, 29.
You've heard of Tiressia, and in fact, you would know that I mispronounced her name. Her name is Tiressia. Whoops.
Excuse me, narrator. That is not correct.
Wow, who wrote this?
Yeah, right. You've heard of Tiressia. You know her to be a fae of note in this region. She's not evil, more neutral, and doesn't really have a reputation of hurting anybody. But you're a little curious. You wonder where Falcos is, the male satyr that accompanies her. Very famously.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for the male satyr that I know normally accomplishes you, or not accomplishes, accompanies you, of course. Pardon me, I'm somewhat tongue-tied meeting such a famous fae such as yourself.
She goes, Falcos, Falcos, they know you. And you see this satyr kind of come out of the tree line where he'd been hiding, and he kind of looks like it's like he's got like a buck bottom and like a man top. It's kind of like a centaur,
Buck
but
bottom.
just two legs.
Where's his penis at? Is it in the front? Or is it in the back?
Terissia's like, that's a good
Try
question.
ask that. Dude, where's your...
It's like, I just want to know.
Like, dude, where's your
He
jug?
also has a conveniently placed peat moss loincloth.
Yeah, but where is it?
My next character's name is going to be called Buck Bottom. I hope you realize that.
That could be that could be our next bar in town, the Buck Bottom.
The Buck Bottom.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, and in fact, you get a look at his buck bottom, and you see that he has wounds that look very similar to the wounds that you incurred yesterday fighting that scythe tree.
Oh shit!
And it looks as though these two had a run-in with it. He's limping. He's injured. He's not okay. And she says, "Look at him. Please help us. There's this awful scythe tree, just one hex to the southeast."
Ma'am, I think we killed that tree. That tree's dead.
Oh.
We killed it. Don't worry. Can we help you? We know you're. I realize you're a nice fae. You're a good fae. You help people. We want to help you. Oh. Right, guys? Right? We want to help her.
Sure.
Yeah, and
you all cheer.
I kind of have to slow down, Og. You're too much detail. And I ask Mitch to go retrieve the scythe tree wood. Yeah.
The wood.
Oh, she says it is gone. It's done.
Mitch is kind of embarrassed about the quality of the cutting. He's like, oh, sorry, I didn't have the right tools. My stuff's back at the shop. It's getting sharpened, but this is the best I could do.
I can offer you, for this service to the area, some of this beautiful mistletoe. She holds it out. Primeval mistletoe. And she provides you with 5 tree feather tokens as well. And the tree feather tokens, I think, can just create a tree. I don't know what the primeval mistletoe does, but I'm sure she would
tree feather. We were looking for tree feather tokens for that
other fae.
Yeah, that fae with
we
the
had the
logging
trial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You could have used tree. Yeah, that's right.
She wanted some of those back, or to.
Did you ever give those back to her?
No, she said we had to go find them.
We had to go find him.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. You found them.
I guess when we're back in that neck of the woods.
Yeah. You got 5 tree feather tokens, and she tells you, she goes, look, Falcos and I, whatever his name is, we rove the area, keeping track of plants and trying to keep balance with the vegetation. We're quite knowledgeable about the area, and we're happy to help you here. And you may stay here as a refuge as well, if you wish. Thank you for what you've done. Who are you?
And Syria kind of pipes in. We're exploring and settling these lands, and we've encountered other fae, not as many quite as nice as you, and some have been reluctant to us settling this area. I was wondering if you had any similar concerns, specifically trees older than 200 years being cut down.
Oh, as soon as you say that, she knows exactly who you're talking about. And I can't remember the delicate situation of Faye, but that's just a hex away. Gosh, yeah, that's right. You're just 1 hex west of where you had that trial. Mm-hmm. She knows who that is. She's like, no, our mentalities are a little different. There's plenty of forest here. If you were to settle these lands, we would move on. There's plenty of places where we're needed. We're happy to coexist.
All right, good deal, because that's the eventual plan.
Yeah, what the book says is that, I mean, here's the deal. Since you've helped them and were peaceful toward them, you can use this hex as a refuge if you were to claim the hex. And I'm not sure what a refuge does for you, but this could be a refuge. If you were to claim the hex and place a settlement here, then they would leave. And you wouldn't hear from them again. So this hex can be a benefit to you if you don't settle it, but claim it, is I guess what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Falco, was that your friend's name, Falco? Or does he need...
Falcos.
Falcos, is there anything we can do to help aid your healing? You look like you've in rough shape? Do you need
Yeah,
some?
I mean, you can
health
do a
potions?
medicine check on him.
Okay.
As Jathal rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh my god."
I'll do a
Does
medicine
she not
check.
have time for this? That's
I could
funny.
probably kill him with my medicine checks. We're gonna go for that.
Yeah, so while Mitch is doing that, I kind of ask her in your travels, keeping balance. Have you encountered any maybe Lantern King influence on the lands?
Lantern
Or maybe
King.
encountered any rifts to the first world?
No rifts. But how do you know about the Lantern King?
I read about him in a book. And I am doing a deception check here.
Yeah, good. Which you'll cruise
Oh
through,
no,
I'm sure.
I rolled a 1.
Oh shit!
Oh. She goes, "No, you haven't."
I mean, I have read him in a book, but we've also encountered his messenger.
She, as she realizes that you have some actual connection to the Lantern King, she grows very afraid, and you become kind of nuclear to her.
Oops.
And she goes, "Sir, thank you again for your service. We'll take our leave."
Way to go, Chris.
Doesn't want.
Dude, so while Mitch is patching that dude up, she just kind of, they take off.
Oh, I failed that anyway.
I've got a.
It's just as well.
So I was gonna say, Ogg's got Fey Fellowship, which gives him an enhanced connection to Fey. I'm wondering if there's. Let me see here.
You want
Diplomacy
to
check.
rehabilitate this a little bit?
Well, I
Fix
don't
it,
know.
fix
Yeah, I wonder if they can give us information about the Lantern King that we wouldn't have otherwise.
Okay. Yeah,
But,
go for it.
I mean, it looks like it just gives me a +2 circumstance bonus to perception checks and saving throws against Fey.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously the reaction tells us quite a bit as well, right?
Try a diplomacy check to speak with her more. I mean, you totally could.
Try
Yeah,
dancing.
okay.
Use the scarf.
Yeah, let me try it. Well, I rolled a 2,
Satyrs like dancing, right?
so I think I'm like, hey, wait, I have a Fae that comes and talks to me that no one can see. Do you want to talk to me about that? And they just freak out and leave.
I mean, she's gonna stay in the area, but I mean, here's the deal. Like, you get the feeling like, okay, she knows who the Lantern King is, and she's scared of him.
Yeah.
And anyone that has been
Connection, yeah.
any connection to him, she's just like,
Why take the risk? Yeah, just
Yeah.
like nope.
No.
Sorry, hard no, hard pass. Wow, that's very telling.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, is there any reason that we would have a good? Like, I don't think this would be surprising. I think this would be additional validation. Like, maybe not for Hogg, because I mean, he's just heard stories. But you guys, like, there's nothing that's like, oh, we thought this was a good guy, right?
The truth is, I don't know that anyone in the party knows that Sirio has seen the Lantern
Oh, I
King,
guess that's true, except for Sirio, yeah.
except for
No,
Sirio.
yeah, and I just mentioned, even in that interaction, I just said, no, we haven't seen him, but his messenger, was it Narissa?
Yeah.
Narissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe it's reasonable then that the others would. I mean, she just didn't believe you. You know, something you gave her a tell, right? That there was something deeper than just knowing about him in a book, and also the Lantern King probably isn't in any books, right? I mean, he's so powerful, right? That like he's kind of above normal book learning research, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
hipster deity.
He's a deep-seated secret of the first world, you know, because he fucking helps run shit there, right? He's one of the prime elders or whatever. I'm not sure where we go from here with Tiressia. She's thankful. She's happy. She holds you in high esteem. But, like, again, just will not. I mean, you can still use this place as a refuge. But yeah, she's kind of distant and is afraid. Here's what she tells you. Whatever he says, if you ever speak to him, he wants nothing good for anyone except for himself. And that's the last she'll speak on it. And she has that same paranoia that like Valerie had, which is like, he could fucking be listening to me right now. Right. Ooh. And that's her. It's kind of, she's just like, I'm done. Right. And she kind of her face goes blank and she goes, well, if there's any other information I can give you, I'd be happy to do that. Feel free to visit any time. Wish you luck on your travels.
So she's not looking to be friends at this point.
She's
pleasant. Like, it's very nice to meet you. I'm very pleasant, but you need to go. I mean, she's not being rude or pushy. But
you're welcome to be here as a refuge, and she'll talk to you and continue dealing with you. But it's like she won't talk about Lantern King. She won't talk about anything deep.
Yeah,
and it's like she's just being normal.
Yeah,
normal.
She's putting on her customer service face.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because again, she's like, if the fucking Lantern King is looking at me right now, then I'm gonna just be normal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Mitch, knowing that she's kind of been surveying the lands around here and kind of remembering back to what Boken talked to them about where we can find Wolfsbane is, and knowing that she's kind of more in tune with nature, he's going to kind of ask her kind of some, not coming right out and saying looking for Wolfsbane, but like just testing her on see if she's willing to talk about anything alchemical or like any herbs or any things that she can find around here, like any helpful.
Well, her face brightens at this now that she can talk about something mundane that isn't going to get her killed by a deity, you know. So like, and
I've definitely removed myself. I've gone back to the car.
Oh, good idea. Yeah. So she'll tell you. I mean, she starts listing off, you know, various things that she's come into contact with. She doesn't say Wolfsbane specifically, but like there's, you know, these immediate areas she gives you. You know, the list.
Does Boken give us like a description of what Wolfsbane looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking for like looking for kind of a herb that's got kind of and he explains kind of like what he's looking for without actually calling it a Wolfsbane to her.
You know, and when faced with this question from any of you, I always come to the same conclusion, which is like, it's used for this purpose and no other purpose, and why would you need it if you didn't have a werewolf, you know? Right. And so she's like, she goes, you're all full of surprises. She says, I'll tell you what I know. There's an old cave system to the south. We can't go there anymore because it's crawling with trolls. But if you go down into those caves, you'll find what you need.
You've been very helpful. You're a very helpful fae, ma'am.
I've been in this hex the whole time.
You've been in the hex the whole time. You know what they say? Here. Once you're KL1, you're KL1 for life.
I've been here with my feather tokens.
My feather token.
And my primeval mistletoe and my knowledge of...
I had a very specific purpose.
Of Wolfsbane the whole time. Many ways you could have learned about Hargulka's stronghold.
All right. Well, this being a refuge, I think we should camp here, and I guess